I'm bored of this video now. Um, now I'm wondering if there was police cam footage of my friend getting shot when he said the N word. Nah, he wasn't really my friend. I knew him. Me and my wife went out with him and his wife a couple times. He was a comp. I wonder. Let me see if I can find it real quick because there's body cam footage of him. So I'm gonna type in samurai sword death by cops, and I think this was in Palmdale. This must have been 4 years ago. Oh, I won't put. Maybe I'll put Katana. Death by Cops Palmdale, I think it was. Nothing coming up. Isn't that what that shithole's called? Is it called Palmdale? Is that the name of the shithole? I think I may have found it. I think I found like an autopsy police thing. No, this wasn't the guy talking calmly. This was a guy who. Yeah, I don't know if I can find it. Yeah, I can't find it. Whatever. Basically, he was a guy I knew. He was a comic, and he was hiding in the backyard, and the cops. He ran at the cops with a sword. He was waving it, and he said, "Shoot me, hard R. Shoot me, hard R." I think one of the cops was black. He was calling him the N word, and then he charged with a big sword, and he was waving it, and they shot and killed him. I don't know. It looked, I guess it was just a suicide by cop thing. I knew, so I hadn't hung out with that guy. Me and my wife went out to dinner with him and his wife when we first moved to LA. He DM'd me on Twitter. He saw me at an open mic. I think we went to a Brendan Walsh show. So our good friend Richard Bain, rest in peace, was opening for Brendan Walsh. And I got to know Brendan a little bit through that. I think me and Everett and his wife, maybe we went and hung out with Richard and Brendan at the Ice House. I think we went to dinner. Everett came over. I think we played pool. We hung out like 4 or 5 times. We had a kind of a falling out. He was more into. He was the kind of guy that would get drunk and he would ask you for. He would go, "Hey, you got any?" And I'd be like, "I don't do that." And he'd be like, "Oh," and he would just sort of stare off vacantly because he wanted that thing. And I'm like, I don't. Can we just have 20 beers? Why do we have to, go find that? Anyway, I think the last time I saw him was at the Comedy Store, but then he moved to Palmdale and did Suicide by Cop. I don't know the details of it, but there's if you look it up, you can find him. A guy I've been to dinner with, who has been in my house, who's met my wife, who was a comedian. He was running at a cop with a sword, saying, "Shoot me inward, shoot me inward," and then they shoot him on the video. They shoot him. They shoot him a bunch. Oh, you'll never know the places you go. Dr. Seuss. It's crazy for your, as a white guy, your last words to be the N word, huh? It's not ideal, I don't think. I wouldn't want my last words. I'd choose another slur. Sadly, if you've been in old folks' homes, this is a very sad reality. A lot of people's last words are probably the N word. White people, anyway. Thank you to Jock